Welcome to week 21 of Emotional Regulation Insights. Jolene Watson here, Canada's networking expert. Today, we're going to continue on from last week when I talked about showing the palms of your hands when you're talking to increase trust. Same as online, as in person, you want to show your hands. So you want to be close enough and far enough from the camera that people can actually see you from the waist up. Now, I am a certified virtual presenter. I just wanted to give you some tips today if you do a lot of online meetings via Zoom, Google Meets, Teams, whatever your preference. So this is the webcam that I'm using right now that I purchased. Less than $200, like just a Logitech Brio. Quality's pretty awesome. Let me show you how good it is. I'm just going to flip over to my computer, which is a year old. My computer's pretty new. This is my computer webcam. Pretty terrible quality. Most laptops, I don't know why this is, but the quality is horrific. So I do recommend having a webcam, also having a microphone. People see you automatically as an expert, so that's kind of fun. Again, just notice the color quality difference. Definitely worth the investments of these two things. Now, if you're close enough to the camera, people will be able to see the whites of your eyeballs. If they could see the whites of your eyeballs, oxytocin is released and there's an actual connection. And we know there's a little bit of a lag as it is. That's why people interrupt each other all the time on meetings. So anything you can do to increase that connection, better. Now, if I always like to show my background because this is my favorite painter, favorite artist in Saskatoon, Cam Forrester. You can display cats, anything that really excites you, plants. It gives people something to look at, right? Maybe a conversation starter. Now, a lot of people, and I get it, they have virtual backgrounds or they blur their background. So I'm just going to blur my background here just to show you what happens. If you're a hand talker, my microphone will actually disappear, right? So not so good. It makes you look like a sci-fi character. So I don't recommend blurring your background unless you do not talk with your hands and you stay completely still. Same with the virtual background. Again, you're going to start disappearing when you move your hands. So if you do use a virtual background, just make sure there's a green screen behind you. So those are my tips for today. Eye contact. Be close enough, but not too close to the camera because it is very similar to being in person. If you want to make a point, come closer to the camera, but keep your distance as you would in a normal conversation. Microphone, webcam, you want people to see you clearly. You want the colors to be bright. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead. Next week, we're going to continue on with nonverbal communication.